Welcome everybody, and this is a very special episode of First Person Cooking. This is something that's near and dear to my heart, as comfort food can get. Without further ado, we are doing ramen. Yeah, it's very basic stuff. Every Asian Laos person has these, but these are special. These are the mama noodles. My favorite is the pork flavor. There are certain people who will go after the YY. Now these two, wars have been fought over this. Families have been broken apart. Their battle lines have been drawn. You are either a team YY or you are a team mama. I myself am team mama. So we're going to do 2 packs of these today. So without further ado, we are going to get started. Alright, as you can see, the water is already boiling. When I worked in the kitchen, I was told that you always need a pot of water boiling. And that is true, because you never know when you need a pot of water to boil. Just like a baked potato. You never know when you want a baked potato, so you should always just bake a potato. Water's boiling. We're going to go ahead, get the mama noodles in there. You know, what's funny is when I was growing up, I would have all these friends tell me, "Oh my God, man, when we were growing up, we were so poor that we had to eat ramen noodles for dinner." And I would just sit back, and I would be in awe. I'm like, like this refugee Laos kid from like 1984, and I would go, "Shit, man, you guys got to eat dinner?" It's like, you guys were broke. We were really broke. Like, my parents were like picking worms and selling them to bait shops at night while working full-time jobs in the morning. So I know what it's like to be poor. So we got these going. We're going to go ahead and get the seasoning here. My trusty cat bowl. We're going to put the packets in there. Nothing fancy, but again, I'm not about fancy. Peppers, seasoning. Don't even get started with that sodium content crap. I understand Asians suffer from strokes, and that's because of the sodium they take in. But you know what? Look at a vegan video, alright? This is what's comforting me. So we got 2 packets in there. I like to put the dry packets in there, and then we're just stir these noodles up real quick. They're almost done already. We gotta move quick. So to that, we're gonna put some soy sauce, just a little splash. I'm Lao, so we like sugar in there, just a little, maybe like half a teaspoon, Diabeedus, whatever, and sriracha. Okay. Clear that out a little bit. And I like my noodles al dente, so right about there is where I want it. And what I'm doing is I'm removing the noodles from the water. That's good right there. And I'm going to stir the noodles into the dry. Reason for this is I want the noodles to absorb as much flavor as possible. Set that aside. My 1 chopstick, we're just gonna keep that there. Lime, gotta have lime. Give that a good press. Take my knife, just right down the middle. Right down the middle one more time. And just give that a good Save those knives in there. Not knives, limes. Alright, now, always clean your knife. Now for the main event, I suppose you can say. We're going to get some pork. This pork I have been working on for a very long time. I never seemed to get the recipe right. I got it right once when we were living in Lowell, Massachusetts, and that was it. I think I got it dialed down, so I'm going to give it a shot. Got my trusty oven mitt here. Ooh, that looks good. That looks really, really good. Okay. Like a true Asian man. Let me see if I can grab this with chopsticks. Oof, look at that. Thumb strength. Play video games, kids. Alright. Let that cool down for a little bit. The noodles have soaked up all the flavor, and now we're going to add the water into it. Not too much. I'm not a broth guy. So now, kind of want an egg in there too. So the secret to peeling an egg is you want to break the air bubble and then get under that little piece of skin. Once you get out of there, you can pretty much just have at it. Comes right off. Super easy. Quick rinse. Take my trusty knife and just slice that down the middle. Just place it in there. Awesome. Now, here comes the part that I hope is the right recipe. I'm just going to go ahead and just cut right down there. Remember, thumb here, middle finger here. You want control when you're slicing. Forefinger here. That looks really good, nice and juicy. So we're just going to go ahead and just... Actually, let's turn this way. That way my hand's not in the way, huh? Just nice. Use the back of the knife all the way to the front. Just nice sawing motion. Oh, that looks really, really good. This is a lot hotter than I thought it would be. So, I'll blast from the past my trusty hibachi fork. Yeah, I used to be a hibachi chef. Good one, too. There you go. And let's get one more piece in there. Oh, if you can smell that. Alright. Let's lay that out. Right there. Ooh. Nice. And kind of want some of this end piece. We always fight over the end piece, so no one's here, so I'm going to take the end piece. And just lay that right there. How about that, huh? That looks really good. Now, I guess all that's left to do is to try it. Alright guys, this looks really, really good. I'm not even going to leave the kitchen. I'm just going to eat right here on the kitchen floor, because that's what lots of people do. So I'm going to dig in, just get that mixed. Want all the flavors in there. And gotta try the broth. Yep. That's how I remember it. I gotta figure it out. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and eat some ramen.